Hi, I'm Rebecca from Rebecca Stitches. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd do a quick my sewing plans for March. Not saying that I'll get all these things sewn in March, but these are things that I've really wanted to get sewn out of patterns that I've got in my stash or fabric from my stash. So I'll start with what I'm wearing. I'll put a picture in so you can see better. But this is a Tilly and the Buttons Tabitha t-shirt dress, and it's in a French terry that I got from Fabric Godmother with ribbon around the neck for the neckband. So it's from the Tilly and the Buttons Make It Simple book, which is I think her third book that she released, and in it it's got the Tabitha t-shirt, and then as with all the patterns in this book, she has ways that you can hack it. So I have hacked it by using her tips to make the dress, which she goes through really well in the book. The only problem, I guess, with the books is they're not very size inclusive. The sizes are from Atelier size 1 to size 10. So size 1 is a 76 bust, 61 waist, 84 hips, and a size 10 is 122 bust, 106.5 centimetre waist, and 129.5 centimetre hips. So yeah, a bit more, 2 extra sizes than what she used to have, but the book's only got to a size 10. Some of her new release patterns have now got to more sizes, I think. So I made a bust and a waist size 6, grading to a 7 at the hips. Yeah, it's really comfy, easy to wear and throw on. I added the 3/4 length sleeves to this one. So yeah, I'll pop a few pictures in so it's easier for you to see what I'm wearing. So I've got a few plans. I'll start with, these are probably going to be the easiest. So I've got 2 jerseys. They're both just cotton jerseys, these ones. Got a dark blue one, which I can't remember where I got this one from. And then this one that I got from Lamazie, I think. It's got a bit more stretch in it, like leopard type spots in it. So I'm probably going to make, I think I'm definitely going to make a Freya with this one, Atelier and the Buttons Freya. And I'm not sure whether I'll make a Freya or a Jennifer Lauren handmade. Oh my god, I've forgotten the name of it. I'll put it along the bottom. Her top with the boat neck on it, which I've not made for a while. So I think I might make that out of this. So the Freya top, again, is out of the Tilly and the Buttons Make It Simple book. It's got like a mock turtleneck on it. Let me see if I can find a picture. I've made it quite a few times. Oh no, it's in the other book. 1 minute. So the Freya pattern, sorry, is from Tilly and the Buttons second book, which is the stretch book. Oh, come on, sit down. Good boy. Good boy, sit down. That's my dog, Rodney. Scared of the fridge and it's making noises. Yeah, I don't know if anyone else's dog does that. You literally, it like is a frost-free fridge freezer and it cracks a lot. And yeah, he's terrified of the noise. Yeah, this is what I'm going to make. So it's got the mock turtleneck. Yeah, fitted jumper. I've made loads of these. They're really really good for layering and wearing under other jumpers and stuff and shirts in the winter. So this is, in this book, her patterns only go from size 1 to 8, and 8 is 106.5 centimetre bust, 112 centimetre bust, sorry, 96.5 centimetre waist, and 119.5 centimetre hips. So yeah, not very size inclusive. And in that again I make the 6, the bust and the waist, and then grade to a 7 at the hips. And I also do my, which I've done on this one, 1/2 inch high round neck adjustment and forward shoulder adjustment, just to try and bring it forward so it sits better at the front. My next fabric that I have is this See You at 6 jumbo corduroy, which is so soft and lovely. And I talked about this in my first video a little bit, and I've actually already cut this one out and it's ready to go, and I think this will be the first one that I sew up. Yeah, there's the sleeves there. So I've talked a little bit about it before. So the Logan Shacket is like an oversized shirt jacket. It's got slightly dropped shoulders, and it's got a really, I'll put a picture up, a really nice curve on the back yoke. It goes from size, it's a style lock pattern, available in PDF download, which is what I got. And it's available from size 4 to size 36. So a 4 is 77cm bust, a waist of 60cm, and a hips of 83. And the 36 is 172cm bust, 155cm waist, and a hip of 178. So they're really, really size inclusive. The only difference from my first one is I'm not going to put the inseam pockets in because I don't really use them. But other than that, it'll be the same forward shoulder and high round back adjustments that I make. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting that. It's really a nice springy colour, so I can't wait to get that in my wardrobe. The next fabric, and this is actually a new purchase that's come through. This has just arrived actually yesterday, and it's from Fabric Godmother. I got it in their sale that they just had, and it is a recycled cotton cable textured jersey in the colour red marl. And let me open it out for you. So it didn't really, well, I guess it said it was a jersey, but then she'd written in like the description that it'd be good for a sweatshirt or a cardigan. There we are. It's got quite a bit of stretch that way, not really much that way. So I bought it because I recently purchased the Page hoodie after seeing Rachel from Stitched Up, and I'll link her channel below, his YouTube channel. And she did a sew along with the Page hoodie, and when it first came out I was like, oh, it's quite interesting, and I liked the drawstring waist option and that it's like a cropped hoodie, but I didn't purchase it then. But then when I saw Rachel from Stitched Up's version, and then everybody else that had done the sew along with her, I was like, oh no, actually it's a bit different to anything that I've got in my wardrobe and any patterns I've got. So I thought, no, yeah, I really want to try that. So it's a cropped hooded sweatshirt, and it's got you can either have a banded hem or a drawstring hem, and it is quite cropped to your waist. And it's got 3 sleeve styles, so you can have short sleeved, slim sleeve, or they've called it a full sleeve, and it does look a little bit bell shaped. And also, like on the Chalk and Notch website, they've got they have lots of blog posts for all their other patterns, and when people do hacks and things like that. But they've also got a blog post on putting a normal neckband on instead of having the hood, and pocket templates, which I think is really handy. I am going to make the hooded one first, but I think if it's a sweatshirt that I actually like, then I'll definitely be going back and looking at that tutorial for the neckband. I'm not decided whether I'm going to do the drawstring or the hemband yet. I did really want to do the drawstring one when I first got it, so I think I might just go ahead if I can find some drawstring maybe that'll match the fabric, do the drawstring version. But I think Rachel from Stitched Up and a couple of other people have mentioned that they've lengthened it, so I think I'll probably just go ahead and lengthen it before anyway, a couple of inches, and then if if I feel it's too long, I can always like chop it off rather than not have it long enough and have to not be able to add any. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing this. And then if it's nice, I can see myself getting some nice French terry to do that in. And also because this is quite a light, well, it's a jersey, I also think for the drawstring it'll be quite drapey, so that'll be quite nice. It won't be too bulky around the drawstring area. And then my next fabric is this Atelier Brunette viscose cotton twill that I've had in my stash for absolutely ages. I can't remember. Oh, I cut a bit off there to use as the inside of a yoke on another top. I've had for ages, and I just really want to start sewing up some of these fabrics. So I didn't have enough for a dress, but I've got enough for a shirt. So one shirt that I've already made in my wardrobe is the Roscoe blouse, but I did the hack that Tessuti have done on their website, which I will link down below, and it's where you turn the Roscoe blouse into a shirt, a button down shirt. So yeah, I think that is what I'm going to do with this fabric. So when I made it, I went down a size. I made a size 10, and I think my measurements put me in the size above, but I went down a size because lots of people say it is really oversized. And on this version, I've also done a high round neck adjustment and a forward shoulder adjustment. Again, because that is my standard, and I'd made it before as a dress and did find it really slipped back. So yeah, I'll be adding that adjustment again. So when you go to Tessuti's website, it talks you through about, like, obviously cutting the middle in two, and then adding, so I added 1.5 inches to each side for the button band. However, it is fine, but as you can see, the buttons just fit on. There's the stitching of the button band, just fit on the button band. So I think this time I'm going to make it slightly bigger. So that's like 1/2 inch. The button band ends up as like 1/2 inch wide, as you can see. So what I might do is add another 1/2 inch to each side, and then make the button band 3/4 inch long, and then that'll give just a little bit of extra room for the buttons. And then I added, obviously because the neckband then becomes wider, I accounted for this extra 1/2 inch on the binding for the neckband and just added that on. So yeah, I'm really looking forward. I think it'll look really nice in a viscose flirty fabric. So that's my second. Oh no, it's not. Fourth make that I probably won't all get finished in March. And then I'm sure if you're on Instagram, oh, should I go through the sizing actually for the Roscoe blouse? So it goes on her website. She's got, in the PDF format, she's got two size bandings. So overall it goes from a 0 to a 30. A size 0 is 81.5 centimetres for the bust, 66 for the waist and 86 for the hips, and then a 30 is 146 centimetres for the bust, and that bust is that size 14 to 30 are drafted with a D cut bust, 128 centimetres for the waist and 151 centimetres for the hips. Yeah. So my next, my final planned make for March, April is, and I'm sure if you're on Instagram or you follow a lot of YouTubers, sewing YouTubers, then you'll have heard about the Frugal 22 challenge, which is being run by Ruan from Yorkshire Sew Girl and Sam from frugaliaima, and I'll link their channels down below as well. So last year they ran it, it was Frugal frocks last year, where you had to make a frock, a dress, free pattern in fabric that you already had in your stash. And this year it's just Sew Frugal 22, so you can sew any free pattern and in fabric from your stash that you've already got. So I have had this fabric in my stash for probably about 2 years. You see it's got a little pinstripe in it. It's a tercel fabric that I got from Oso shop in Ireland, but her shop's on hold at the minute, so it's not, her shop's not available anymore. So it is a pinstripe chambray tencel in the colour washed blue. I've got 2 meters of it, and I think I'm going to make, because this is a free pattern and I've had it downloaded and wanted to make it for a while, the Peppermint magazine Peppermint pocket skirt, which I'll put a picture of in, which was made in collaboration with Tara of Paper Theory, and I love her patterns. And I've had a look at their hashtag on Instagram quite a lot, and I really love this, the look of this skirt. So it's like a relaxed midi style gathered waistband skirt, so it's elasticated. It's got oversized panel pockets on the side, and one of the things that I think will look really cool with this fabric, because it's pinstriped, on Instagram on the hashtag, there's quite a few people who've used like striped fabric and they've played with the stripes. So as you'll be able to see from the picture, the side panels where the pockets are, and then there's a front and a back piece. So I'm going to put vertical stripes on the front and the back, and then for the side panels where the pockets are, I'm going to go vertical. So I've seen loads like that on Instagram and they're really cool. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Looking forward to that. So for the sizes for the Peppermint pocket skirt, you've got a size 6 to a size 28, and the waist is 61 centimetres for the 6 up to 121 centimetres for the waist, and then I'll put the hips down because what I've written down here can't be correct, so I'll put them on here for you. It's quite a reasonable size range. So yeah, is anyone else doing the Sew Frugal challenge? I'd like to know what you're doing or any plans you've got. So yeah, I'll go do my Logan Shacket, and then I think I'll make this skirt up next. Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to wearing these. So thanks for popping by again if you came back to watch my second video. Yeah, please do put down below if you're joining in this Sew Frugal challenge. I'd like to know what you were sewing, and if you've got any questions or anything you'd like to see or anything I can add or change. I'm open for some help with my channel. Yeah, so thanks for stopping by, and hopefully see you soon with all my makes. Bye.